More milestone talk. The American Speech Language Hearing Association released communication milestones and feeding milestones. We're talking about communication in this series, and I've already talked about birth to 1 year and 13 to 18 months. So I'm going to share with you today what happens between 19 and 24 months for about 75% of kids. Disclaimer, these milestones are just for your information. Development looks different for lots of kids, but they gathered a bunch of experts that looked through lots of different research studies and pulled together what they think is good information. And I actually kind of like these milestones. I think they're pretty accurate in comparison to what I'm seeing in my practice as a speech language pathologist. Let's talk about 1.5-year-olds. Vocabulary is growing. They may be using around 50 words by the end of this age range or more. And those words are words for lots of different things. So in the beginning, we just had lots of names for people and objects, but now we've got things like body parts, action words, some describing words maybe like wet or sticky or yucky. Speech isn't always clear because those little muscles are figuring out how to get to all the different places to make all the sounds in the words that they're trying to say. Most of these kids, by the time they are 24 months, are putting 2 words together. 50 words is like a benchmark to us speech pathologists. That's about the time when kids start to combine words. If you're using sign though, which also counts as words, signs, you might see your child combining more and saying ball. They're putting 2 thoughts together. I love it. Lots of these kids are following 2-step directions. So 1-step directions were the ones in the last video, like give me the ball, clap your hands. 2-step directions, 2 things the child has to do, usually related to each other. Get the spoon and put it on the table. Pick up your diaper and throw it away. That's different than take off your shoes and go potty, right? Those are a little bit harder directions because they're disconnected. These guys are using words like me and mine, some pronouns, and you. They are starting to use more complex grammatical structures and are starting to indicate when something belongs to somebody. Daddy's sock, mommy's nose, Jimmy's shoe. And they're also using words to ask for help. Again, these milestones are just for your information. Ask me questions about your almost 2-year-olds.